How are y'all today?
What's up, guys and girls?
Thanks
girls and
for
guys.
joining us for another episode of Can't Hear You.
Exactly. I don't know what episode number we're on this time, but I am very excited
lost
to do
count.
it again.
Me
I'm very
too.
excited.
We only have a few left.
Yeah.
It's really sad because we'll be splitting up. But there's Christmas, there's Thanksgiving.
Maybe even spring break, fall break. Maybe even fall break.
Oh, maybe. That's like 3 days, ain't it?
Yeah.
You
Well,
gonna come back for 3 days?
maybe like a week. It's kind of a weekish.
Oh. So then we'll have to figure out what to do when we're split. We thought about Zooms.
Who knows?
Who knows? We could be just posting separately, on the channel.
Indeed.
And
what do we know?
Yeah, it just might have to be that,
Exactly. So, stay tuned for that decision making and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's it going?
It's going good. How was your week?
Really great. I
Good.
have a mashup coming up on
Oh, that's right.
Friday.
Yay! So you go check it
I'm very
out.
excited.
Her channel's in the description. Click it.
Indeed.
Watch it.
I sang. So
Give a little bit of your time.
enjoy. I hope
Have a
you
like.
enjoy it.
It's free. It costs you nothing.
It really don't cost you nothing. at
Yes.
all.
Maybe an ad. Well, no, actually not even ads because we are not eligible to put ads in this. So take advantage of the fact that you don't have to watch ads
Yes.
when we're at this
No
level.
ads.
Exactly.
Zero. Come on.
Exactly.
Don't you hate ads?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had a good week. I had a very active week. I went out for the most that I've ever gone out, ever, in a set of days. Like, I went out the day before I had to go to work. I usually don't do that, but that was really fun. It was motivating for me to get to work and go home. I had a better mood at work, and I'm going out today.
On your Sex in the City.
Yes. Honestly, on my Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. Yeah.
Because
Do they
they
have
perform
jobs?
that way. No, it's not even about having a job. It's about that they go out and they do something the next day.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
in
true,
school.
True. They're kind of very active.
Yeah, they have something to do every single day.
I love the fact that like some of them went to college, but you never saw them in a classroom, and so I'm like,
Or learning.
right,
Or
you never
like
saw them do any of
working
that.
on a
So I'm like-
project. No one's
so whenever
stressed
they
about
would be
school.
like, or like when they were in high school and they were like, we're graduating. I was like, are you sure? Because I've never seen any of you study.
I wonder
for
if that's
real.
like a hint to how boring school really is. Like when you have to give your friends time to study, they're
Yeah.
like, okay.
Like if you really, if it was like a really average high school experience, it would be like the average kid's high school experience is not that glamorous really. Like it's just kind of like you get up, you get dressed, you go to school, and then you maybe have an after school activity. But if you don't, then you just go home. Like
Or the lunch table is
weird.
fun.
Yeah. Like or like the only really communication you get with your friends.
Or like
is
a kid
lunch
acted
table.
up in class one day, and there was a school fight. That's like as much adventure as you get if your school has fights. If your school doesn't,
My school
Lucky
used to
you.
not have fights, and then one week we had it was like 3 days, like 4 days
Yeah.
of fights. Like every day we had a fight, and it was like, how it's like 7 a.m. and y'all are
you got this
fighting?
much energy.
Like, come on, like you're fighting.
Nothing is worth
And it
fighting
was
over.
like usually girls, which kind of made me sad for feminism and stuff like that.
It's the
I don't know
it's
what
the
the fist is
broken
with it.
fist. It's the way you were like,
No, feminism. But yeah, and it's like, dang. But yeah, it was irritating because it'd be like over a guy, and I'm like, he is in high school. He is like the most jank he could be as a man.
but I just think it's funny how the shows
Like, please.
it's like the shows prove that it's boring.
You
like
have
school
exactly.
is-
You have to like make it.
yeah, they don't show anybody studying.
Exactly. They never study. The one time I ever heard anything school related was when Serena had to take the SATs. Something about like she was gonna miss the SATs or something like that.
No one's struggling over a project. No one's mad that
Bro,
somebody didn't do all their work in a
Nobody,
class.
exactly. It
That's
was
the
never
actual
that.
drama.
Exactly. It was
Somebody's
never
not
that.
pulling their weight.
It was
on a group
always like
project.
outside of the high school thing. It was like we went to a high society
You know what
party.
would eat? You know how they'd be like, it's a group project, but you're graded individually. Everyone has stories about, oh, we're graded individually, and they kind of show up the people who weren't pulling their weight. If they had a scene, especially for like the Serena Vanderwoodsons of the world and the Blair Walders of the world, if they just had somebody present and overdo it, and they just like do a completely different presentation
Yeah.
because you didn't pull your weight, that would eat.
Because they would be
Because
like,
no one shows the
'cause it
actual
would-
school parts.
Exactly, because they'd be like, no, Serena, you do get an F because we've never seen you in this classroom. I don't even know if you go here still, for real. Like,
And they were in high school.
Like 16.
They really made high school. Every single show.
Drinking martinis at a bar. You're 16.
Well, they're just rich people, so I think they were just trying to excuse it for that reason. Yeah. But just anything about a high school kid, a show, a TV, whatever, a movie, they just made high school look so much more grown up than what it was.
That part, like they always did the most. Like Euphoria, come on, bro. Euphoria.
Ain't nobody got that many problems. If they do, then you're not studying. You're not paying attention in class.
What do we?
If you're struggling with your relationships that much.
And I mean, heavy struggle with the relationships. Like, y'all had marital issues.
Like, the extent of mine was just that I wasn't into my first boyfriend, and I just did the chicken thing of making him hate me.
Or it would be, like, stupid stuff.
So he would break up with me.
Like, okay, well, there is a thing of, like, oh, you date your best friend's ex. Like, that is a thing of, like, dating your best friend's ex. But, like, in my school, it was never an issue. Like, they just kind of did that. Like, that's just what it was. The friend-cest. They just kind of...
What?
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, stay out of the friend groups, y'all.
I never understood that.
Yeah. I also was not a fan of, not high school bullies, but just, like people who just said things and they didn't realize they were being offensive, but since they were popular, it was okay, you know. All the white boys who like to say the N-word.
Indeed, the like popular privilege thing.
Yeah.
Or y'all talking about pretty privilege, popular privilege.
Yeah. And you know what I just thought about? Like, the culture of high school is completely different than like the adult world. Like, yes, diversity is a thing in the adult world, but adults, parents especially, they can control who's in their friend group, who's in their life. They can control how many people are of different races are in their lives. Whether you realize it or not, you can control how many black people, white people, Asian people are in your life. Right? In high school, it is what it is. Because all the kids have to go to school. There's a diverse people here. Everyone who has kids have to go to the school if you're in this district unless you sign a waiver. But I realized that that's why I think a lot of clashes happen in high school is because of that race thing. Like, everybody has to be with every single race. And that's why you see white boys saying the N-word and getting a pass from black people, because you're forced in a building for 8 hours with all these people and you're trying to like survive. So maybe you give a white boy a pass so that you can just survive through the day. Or maybe you're just...
Maybe. Can you say that on YouTube?
I don't think you can, so I'm going to delete it.
Yeah.
But that's why I stopped, so that I could give myself space to edit it out just in case.
Because I was like, I don't think you can say that on YouTube anymore.
You know what I realized we didn't say?
You can't say anything on YouTube anymore.
You can't. That's why I was like...
You can't say... I just started.
Right. Because I thought about it. I was delete everything.
But then I was like, that's kind of a lot to edit. So, But...
You know what else we didn't say? While we were even in this location. We changed sets.
It's been raining all week, bro. It's been raining all week, and that's kind of a jank thing.
It's very humid outside.
Yeah, so it's like gloomy and sad. That's like what it's been all week.
It's been raining all day yesterday. It could rain again today.
Exactly. So we're doing it inside.
To be safe.
To be safe. We don't want to get rained on. We're kind of tired of that. You know? You work hard and you look pretty, and then you get rained on. Like, who wants to do that? So
you get the inside version today.
Inside. Any other... Tell us your high school stories. Give us all your high school stories.
Oh my gosh, I know y'all got some.
I know.
Good high school stories.
American high school, give it to me. Well, high school everywhere. Wherever you are in the world, give it to me. I'm always curious about other people, like other countries and their high school experience, because I've heard other countries don't do like the Pledge of Allegiance and stuff like that. And so I'm like, that's interesting. Why do we do that? Like, I'm always like, what is with that? What?
You know what's weird? It might be very dystopian.
We're back.
We got interrupted. So whatever we talked about last,
But yeah, I feel like, because, especially because I learned that other people don't do the Pledge of Allegiance. So I'm like, is there a Pledge of Allegiance? Did you have that? Do you have a version of variation? You know how people do like Happy Birthday in different countries? I wonder if like, you have your own Pledge of Allegiance, or do you just not have that and you think it's weird that Americans do that?
Yeah.
We think it's weird.
I think now that I think about it, it's kind of dystopian.
Very dystopian.
To just have everybody standing.
Going.
Monotone, who don't want to be there. One, you got to say something. One,
every day.
Like, it's kind of weird because I'm like.
Hand over your heart.
That's why I'm like, Sorry, my
Like,
brain
what in
just
the-
exploded for a second because when you really think about us standing up in the classroom,
Hand over your heart.
what does the pledge have to do with school? What does the U.S. of A.
I pledge that I will constantly be for this country.
While
It's
I'm
like I was
learning?
born here.
While I'm learning?
Just let me be.
What does me writing a paper have to do with me being patriotic to this country? I'm writing a paper.
Why do I have to?
I could leave this country if I wanted to.
Literally.
To live somewhere else.
Exactly. I could get citizenship.
People
somewhere
move
else.
to Paris all the time to live there. What does the pledge have to do? And then I was like, well, let me do some research, like history research,
Moving
because
to Paris. Oh my God.
right, I feel like
you almost made me.
I feel like it's some weird like. Well, I don't want to say what I'm speculating
You
because
almost made me
history
remember.
will tell.
Could you imagine? Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
This has
yeah,
nothing to do
you,
with what you're
yeah,
talking
not you. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, but I just sat here for a second when you said move to Paris, and I thought about Belly, and I was like, if that girl had the audacity to not go to Paris after, like, if she was like, no, I'm not going to Paris, and like cuts off all that thing, like, what if she cut it off? Like, what if she was like, no, I don't want to go, thanks, but I don't want. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, before Jere.
And then she realized that Jeremiah cheated on. Anyway, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Why you would decide to give up anything
For
just
a
to
man,
be there for a
For
guy?
a boy.
He will be fine. Unfortunately,
And he will be fine because
in
he
this
cheated on
world
you.
where double standards and some version of gender roles still exist, leave that man, he will be okay.
And he will be fine because he cheated on her.
But
He
also
cheated on
because
her.
half the world still expects him to be a man and get over himself,
That part.
and just you're fine.
But yeah, that kind of gagged me. But yeah, like I wonder, like like in France, do you have like what's your thing? Like what do you do?
I'm scared to travel.
Like
but
in the morning, do you have a morning prayer or something? Like what's
right?
that
Do
about?
y'all just have morning announcements and move on about your day?
Exactly. Do you have morning announcements or do you not have
A
morning
mission
announcements?
statement, maybe.
Yeah.
Now that would make sense. There is no mission
mission
statement at
statement.
school.
Yeah, that'd be
Every
cool.
school just say a mission statement and everybody read that.
I had a my
to me, the pledge is
principal
so
kind
irrelevant.
of had a mission statement. She would be like, "Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours."
Yeah, I like that.
Which is kind of ominous and kind of like sledge.
Yeah.
Just slightly.
The
you know?
choice is yours.
Exactly, the choice is yours.
It
Like
really
there's something
is.
about that. That's kind of
Don't
like
let certain things get to you. Like,
Well,
just because
yes.
your day starts bad doesn't mean it has to end
exactly.
bad.
Make
And
it a
vice
great day or
versa.
not. The choice is yours. And there's something about that I was like,
Yeah.
she ate. You ate that one thing.
Yeah, but Belly, go to Paris, girl.
Out here
I
trying
don't know
to.
if she went, but
I don't know if she went. We
Don't.
don't know yet.
so don't spoil
So don't
it.
say nothing.
But
Okay.
no, yeah, that kind of upset me. Just the consideration of that.
The thought that she was like, I don't want to leave him. I don't want him to be alone. I was like, this is Jeremiah. He's never alone.
Alone,
I'm sorry, but it's Jeremiah. He was never going to be alone.
in more ways than one, we found out.
And he cheated on you. So, what about that? Let's have that conversation. Anyway, Conrad would never. Conrad was just, he was just mean. Well, he was just sad. Conrad's whole thing is just, he was just sad. And she kind of got tired of him being sad. How long can we be a sad song? Taylor Swift, okay? She was like, okay, I can't do this anymore, because you're sad. And that's it. Jeremiah said.
But I think part of Conrad being sad was because Jere was in the way,
And also,
Belly couldn't make up her freaking
that
mind.
it's the fact that he was like trying to be respectful of Jeremiah. Jeremiah, let's have this conversation.
your
Jeremiah
younger
was
brother.
not trying to be just not trying to be respectful. Okay, when Conrad was out here like on his okay, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this, we can't do that. Let's not hold hands. Let's not blah blah blah. He was doing all that during at Thanksgiving. Jeremiah was out here like, let me kiss on you, let me da 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 da, let me da da da. And then he still got mad. And Jeremiah still got mad. Conrad thinks about everybody. Jeremiah,
and maybe to his
be
detriment,
stoned.
which is why he's struggling the way he is right now. Why he's got to like build up his mentality, his mental health again.
Exactly. Especially because if you have a dad that's constantly like, Conrad wouldn't do that. It's like.
Also, why are y'all still talking to your dad? I didn't even know the dad was.
Let's have that conversation. I wouldn't be speaking to that man. After I got my house, we wouldn't be speaking.
I thought they never spoke. Like, weren't they divorced? Like Susanna and what you call it? Because he cheated, right? The dad or something. He did something shady.
He cheated on her though. He did with his secretary. Like, be original.
While she
original.
was sick, right, or something.
Was it while she was sick?
I don't know. Regardless, it's
I
still
think
shady.
it was while she was sick.
Because my thing is, y'all.
Which is a whole other low.
I get it that y'all are talking to him because like he's
Your
your
father.
dad.
I guess.
I don't know. I just feel like if my mother died and we were already divorced, I don't see the reason why my dad has to be involved in her funeral. Anything having to do with me or my life. You know what? He might be bitter because maybe the mom would have been paying for college. Granted, they could have been co-parenting, but the dad did not give co-parenting. He gave he just exists.
That's you. Hello, because Summer's in the thing. Didn't they say that oh yeah, it was just us. It was just the moms and the kids.
Yeah.
And so I'm like.
Also, you know
What?
why are you so mad that you have to pay another? I know Jeremiah probably didn't pay attention and he has to go to school for another semester, but why are you so mad if you have a trust fund? I know you might not have enough money in that trust fund.
What did they do with the
But
trust
you didn't
fund?
save enough? They didn't do nothing with the trust fund.
Right, because they can't access their trust fund.
Yeah, they decided not to do that.
Right.
I don't think
all they did was they sold the Boston house.
Yes.
So they live in
so they still had their trust fund.
So I'm looking like,
So
how
are
reckless
you
are you with the money then?
Right, because I'm like,
Did Susanna really
did you only get enough for exactly 4 years? Who
Did the
does that?
cancer stuff really, really eat into their savings or something? Because I'm like,
No, I'm thinking they ran out of money in the trust fund. The only way to me that makes sense for you to be that mad is that we have enough for 4 years. You're going for 4 years,
right.
and now that it's like another year, you're like, why do you say something? Da-da-da. I'll wire $20,000. Also, you don't.
Also, you work at a finance. Okay, you're a finance man. You work at a finance thing. I'm not.
Why do you have a cushion?
I thought you had money.
Also, he could take a gap year, bro. Like if it's you can take a break, and if you don't want to take a break,
okay. Let's have this conversation.
Wait, I'm so pissed off now that I think about it.
Well, let's have this conversation. One of your children's goes to Finch. Isn't it called Finch?
Girl, who cares?
Finch or Finch. One of your kids goes to Finch. The other one goes to Stanford.
Wait, hold on. These mics might be exploding
The
right
other
now.
one goes to freaking Stanford. I'm like, and you're mad at semester at Finch, bro?
Oh.
Like, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of looking at you.
Also, scholarships. He didn't get no scholarships.
You don't.
He can still apply for. Okay, this
apply
might be
for
a writer issue.
scholarships.
This might be a writer issue because Dad
Get
should not
along.
be that mad.
I'm sorry, but get along.
Dad should not be that mad.
He really
I'm sorry.
shouldn't.
I don't care
There
if
are
Jeremiah
options.
did miss an email. It's a wholesome. You have to go to school for one more semester.
It's options.
If he's following the traditional, that means it's spring, right? So he's not going to school till the fall. You have a whole summer before they even charge you anything, bro. You can still pick classes.
You have a whole summer. Let's have this why couldn't you do summer classes?
Why didn't he do summer class?
I
just have a hard time believing that he got all the way to the cap and gown room
and they were like,
didn't know.
Womp womp. Like, no.
There's no way he's that. I know they were like, oh, Jeremiah's irresponsible, da 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 da. I know it's annoying, but how irresponsible?
If I have one class low in my grade mid-semester, my freaking advisor, my college will email me and be like, you struggling? They called me. They called me,
They
bro.
called you?
Yes, they called me and emailed me and sent mail to the house when I was struggling in one class and I was failing mid-semester. Okay, need I mind you? Mid-semester, they were like, "Yo, you good, bro? What do you need to help and bring this up?" And I was like, "I'm good. It's fine." I had a conversation with her. It's literally just the fact that she just didn't put in the grades yet. She just didn't put in the grades, and I'm good with my grades. It's fine. And that was it. They called me. They emailed me. They sent mail to my home.
Which one, college?
Yes. When I was struggling in a class, when I was struggling in a class, and when it came to that mid-semester, it's about to be the end of the thing. Oh yeah, they called me.
And then for y'all to be rich,
they called me multiple
y'all
times.
have iPhones, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Here's a Range Rover. Doesn't one of the boys have a Range Rover and the other one has a Jeep?
Yeah.
No.
There's no way it's before 2016. I don't know what year it's set in, but for me, I think they're set in present day. There is no way a college today is letting you get to the cap and gown room and you don't know you can't graduate.
Laurel being mad if Belly did something like that is one thing.
Grant, yeah, fair.
You mad at Jeremiah?
But still, why is the cap and gown the reason you don't know?
That part, you went to the cap and they would not
submit
give you
an
the
application.
Cap and
I'd rather him submit because you have to. I'm sorry. This might be a writer issue. The more that I think about it, I really think it's a writer issue.
Especially because my advisors are so up my butt. There is no way.
There's literally no way for
That
that
I
to
would have
happen.
known.
For me, there's no way that can happen. Like when I changed, and he said because I changed my major, classes didn't transfer over. When I changed my major, my advisor, she sat me down. We had a whole meeting. All right, appointment and everything. We had a whole meeting, and I said, "Is this just changing my major? Is it going to affect my classes? Am I going to have to graduate later?" And she was like, "No, it's good. Everything transfers over. It's da da da." You're telling me you changed your major and your advisor never once said, will it transfer over? Will it not transfer over? Will you graduate later? Will you not graduate later?
And I know you're probably thinking.
Let's have that conversation.
Well,
what kind of advisor do you have? Who didn't go to college?
And I know you're probably thinking.
Who on the team didn't go to college?
Let me get there.
Which one of y'all on the writers team?
And I know you're probably thinking, why didn't he just reach out to the advisor? Y'all, when you switch majors, you have to go into an electronic system, right? There are multiple ways you could have known. One, let's say you didn't reach out to the advisor. The advisor's supposed to, my advisor reached out to me and told me because we picked a class and he was like, hey, you signed up for my class, but it doesn't count because I looked at your degree works because I have two advisors because I was a double major. Also, degree, like whatever your degree works is, if y'all don't know what that is, it's basically whatever system y'all have at college that shows you where your classes count, and you will have empty checks boxes.
That part.
How are you
my
not
degree
looking
audit?
at that?
We have a degree audit, and ours
Yeah,
is like
that.
boo, 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 boo. This class is that check mark. If they're checked off, they're checked off. If they're in progress, they're in progress. If you haven't done them, you haven't done them.
You could have looked, bro.
Every single one. I got my credits. Dot. I'm sorry.
When I added my major, I checked
You
to make
have
sure.
to pick your classes.
Yeah.
They have to.
I don't understand how you do
don't
that.
just be like with your classes. You gotta pick your classes based off of.
And sometimes the classes won't let you take them because you have a prerequisite.
Exactly.
Or there's no bro.
There's no way.
There's too many routes
There's no
for you to
way.
find out that I might not
In
graduate. This class might not count.
2025, in the days of our Lord 2025.
And you
In
drive a Range
2025
Rover.
AD, you drive a Jeep. You drive a bright red Jeep.
And you know what? If
you don't know.
If he is that irresponsible, then the dad
he
might
deserves
have
it.
right. The dad might have had a right to be that upset. Because how do you miss that?
dad had years and years of building.
How do you miss that?
The dad had years and years of
He shouldn't compare his sons. That's crazy.
Comparing the sons is crazy.
You don't do that.
You don't ever do that. That's crazy.
You think
because Conrad and
would?
Jeremiah are two
Bro,
different
if anything,
boys.
I'm not thinking about Conrad because he's my brother. Because I'm so irritated with how perfect
That's
he
why
is.
you shouldn't. That's why Belly shouldn't have dated both of them.
I don't know if we should get on that soapbox, but we done got on a whole tangent. We supposed to be talking about high school.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I'm
I mean,
saying,
it's terrible.
I'm saying, which one of y'all on the team did not go to college?
Together.
Which one of you did not do your research? Go to a college campus and say, how does blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. The director of Honora went to strip clubs and interviewed strippers.
To get into the college, you have to be responsible to get in. You telling me he was responsible to get in, but irresponsible to get out? How do you do that?
He applied and then afterwards was like, all right.
Because you got to apply, write an essay.
What did you do your freshman year that you didn't
Also,
pick
why
your
don't you
freshman
have
classes?
scholarships? Why don't you have scholarships?
Also, my freshman year, I think they picked out my classes for me.
Also, if he has money, why is it such a big deal that he's like, what you gonna do?
My
Be a
freshman year,
lifeguard?
My freshman year, I think they picked out my classes for me.
Oh,
like my first semester.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
Exactly. So who on your advisor team didn't give you your classes your freshman year?
And then when you switch majors, your advisor's supposed to keep up with that. Or they require you to meet with your advisor.
They do. Because I had to meet with my advisor.
Because does Jeremiah go for 1 semester or 1 year? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but either way, because the reason why I say that is because they require you for at least 2 years to visit your advisor. So it depends on, if he switched his major as a junior, it might have done something, but I still think you have to talk to your advisor.
You can't just go to like a portal and be like, I changed my major. Like you have to.
Because even if you do that, it lets the advisor know.
Exactly. Like you have to meet with your advisor one way or the other because they're not going to just let you willy-nilly.
Yeah, isn't it an application to switch majors?
Mine wasn't an application. I just had to visit. I just had to talk to my advisor about it. Like it was like to make the switch, I had to talk to my advisor.
Also, I'm sorry. This is either
That's kind of
pissing me off.
This man has never met his advisor.
Because when you switch your major, your first question was, "Is this gonna set me back?"
Yeah.
You didn't ask.
You didn't ask if it was going. You just were like, perfect. Just switch my major, dog.
You didn't know your classes didn't count? But also, which classes are we talking about? That's why I was like,
That
if it
and he's
don't
talking about
count.
freshman classes. So I'm like, what, general ed stuff?
And here's my issue: freshman classes count everywhere because they're freshman class. That's what they call them, freshman classes. They're supposed to give you time to decide what major
they
you
have
want.
they pick your classes for you.
Yeah,
They have to count.
it's supposed to transfer.
It's supposed to count.
Like the freshman classes are like PE, the core classes.
Yes.
He said something about his core classes.
And one of my classes I had to take was like a research class or something like that. Like it was a class, a part of my college. I had to take it. And so I'm like, because they made my schedule for me. So I'm looking at you like
the freshman classes have to count. Granted, I will say I did take a freshman class as a super senior, but it was because it was one class, but it was it was for freshmen, but it was because I don't know, it just didn't count for some reason. I forget why. Oh well, I knew it counted, but because I was a double major, they were for some reason.
Was it your first or second semester?
That I would.
Was it a first or second semester freshman course?
It was a set.
Because I think
It was the first semester.
Okay, see, why did they not give you the class then?
I'm trying to remember what made the class the double. I think there was too many of my classes were doubling up. Oh, that's what it was. He switched majors. I was a double major.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
that's what it was. I added majors, so some of my classes couldn't double up.
Okay. Well, for me, I switched majors, so I'm looking at you like.
So most of your classes should count.
Exactly.
Because if they're freshman classes, it's kind of like across the board.
Or maybe he's either way, it's stupid. But maybe he switched from college to college. Because for me, I just was in my same college, and it just kind of transferred over in the same college. Maybe he was like, I'm gonna be a finance.
But if he switched college and he gets a new advisor,
you still gotta talk to your advisor.
Your advisor would be like, "Hey, I've never seen you."
Exactly, you still gotta talk to your advisor. So I'm looking at you.
So it's either a writer issue or Jeremiah's dumb as mother trucker.
Or Jeremiah is truly.
We done got on a whole tangent. Girl, we are as you can see, we're very passionate about.
Yeah. If I was Belly, that should have been sign number one.
Get to break up, girl, dump him. Forget the cheating.
Because I'm looking at you like
this
you
man
can't do that.
He don't have it together.
He ain't got anything.
You telling me I gotta send you to the grocery store? Telling me you gotta make the dinner? You gotta pay the bill? You gotta put the trash out. Remember to put the trash out?
Like, what do you mean you didn't tell me that I was gonna go on a trip to Cabo before?
Also, why didn't she know about the trip to Cabo?
Yeah, it's like she didn't know about it until like the week of or the weekend of or something like that. And I'm like, how do you not tell somebody that? She has to pack. What did you do during the week?
Unless that was a method so that she could cheat. So he could cheat. Like he told her the last minute.
He told her at the last
minute.
minute.
Whoops, you can't go. Bye, babe.
No. But they had to fight. And he said he thought they broke up. So maybe
unless that was also a tactic so that he could cheat. To pretend that they broke up. They're on a break.
It's like, I thought we broke up.
How are we supposed to know? Y'all don't, bro, communication.
It
might sound crazy, but if you don't sit
down
with that person and be like, okay, we're on a break.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can talk to other people?
Exactly.
Does that mean we can kiss other people?
I'm telling you.
Is it physical touch that we can do? Can we go past kissing?
Exactly.
Is it third base? Is it fourth base? Let me know. That's all you got to do.
Communication will save lives.
And see, and I feel like some people think that right there that I just did is weird.
It's too much. It's weird.
Like,
but it's like, you got to do these things. You can't just...
Because that's why people get mad. And people get specific when they fight because nobody was specific when they were talking.
Like, just have a conversation. Just be like, we are done. It's over, or is this just... It's not that... I don't get it.
Did they even go on a date?
Who?
Jeremiah and
Billy? Probably in college, but I don't think
they went on a date. I think they did things together, but they didn't go on a date.
Yeah.
That's another thing when you date people from high school on. I don't think you ever really go on a date. Maybe some people in high school go on dates.
Because I think we saw her and Conrad go on dates. Because Conrad is an adult.
Yeah.
And he knows how to plan dates.
I just realized Belly is still younger than both of them.
Yeah.
But
she's younger than because Jeremiah's the youngest, so she's younger than the youngest.
So Susanna probably had them like 2 under 2.
Yeah,
she probably had it like that. Because I'm still forgetting their ages.
Wait, how old is Steven?
That means they both have 2 under 2.
Wait, is Steven in between Conrad and Jeremiah?
I I think it was Conrad, Steven, Jere, Belly. And they probably had it 1 year after the other.
Oh, as like a cute little, we're
Yeah.
best friends. And then you have a boy, and then I have a boy, and then you have a
Boy,
and
I
then
have
I have a girl.
What am I? This my girl's gonna be. What am
I wonder how Susanna felt about that. I wonder if she was like, oh my God, I got no girls.
No, yeah, because I thought that was going to be the big thing. Because Conrad was so like, yeah, she's a perfect daughter you never had. And I'm like, that's why I thought it was weird that she was getting with him in the first place. Because I thought it was supposed to be like a sister-brother thing. Because they made it seem like she was the best daughter for the family.
Exactly.
And then when she started liking people, I was like, well, maybe, then maybe daughter as in daughter-in-law. I don't have to think about it as in like actual relative. But.
Yeah. And she'll never see that. Oh, I'm sorry, Lord.
Oh. Well, lessons learned are don't date people in your family.
Don't.
Family friends. Don't go across brothers. That's never a thing.
It's not that hard, bro. And the part that gets me is like, why can't people just feel, don't you feel weird? Don't you be like, if I date one daughter, I've dated all of them. I mean, if I date one brother, I've dated all of them.
Oh.
Like, that's what it feels like to me. Like, I feel like if I were to date one brother, it's like, yeah, okay.
You're just stuck in the same environment. It's weird. Also, don't stay with somebody through high school. You know, you meet them. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't. No offense to the people, because I know a couple of people that have done that. I'm happy for you. I just don't recommend it. Why are you meeting somebody freshman year? You ain't never broke up. Y'all might have had fights. Y'all might have had breaks, but y'all ended up getting married 2 years after y'all graduate, or while you're still in college, or y'all graduate college. And then even in college, for me, like, people getting married out of college is weird for me. I don't know why.
Really?
Well, maybe not weird. Maybe I scratch it, because a lot of people do meet in college.
I guess for me, it's like, it's still college. Like,
I guess you meet more people that way.
because what I'll be 22.
Well, let me put it this way. I think sometimes I get weirded out. Is it like, for me, it's the freshman thing. If y'all meet as freshmen and y'all stay together the whole way. I guess because for me, in my experience, nobody lasted. Like, they just showed them their derrieres before like a month or 2 months ever showed. So I was like, how is it possible that you're meeting the first person and you're just stuck with them? Granted, you know, maybe it's love at first sight. Everybody has, you know, they just are the special ones.
Jeremiah.
Right. Exactly. Huda and Jeremiah.
Another Jeremiah. Another trifling Jeremiah.
That did not work out. I just feel like, just don't do it.
Just don't.
And if you really needed to be with that person, you'll come back to them in 4 years. Just break up with them and come back. It'll be fine.
Just break up.
If it's that serious. Hey, y'all. We got this is like our
This is
fourth
going to be a very
time.
interesting thing to edit.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, you watch that. For one,
Yes.
talk to your advisors.
Don't date people out of high school.
Talk to your guidance counselors. Talk to your boss.
Apply for graduation, y'all.
Exactly. Apply
Check
for graduation.
your audit. We got cut off one more time because
Yeah.
storage. It's just this storage is kicking us in the derriere.
This whole thing. It's just we trucking along. Though.
So we hope you enjoyed this. It's gonna be a
did
short
hope you enjoyed
episode. Who knows? Y'all might like short episodes.
You never know.
We're gonna be accidentally testing how people feel. Some people have seen our shortest episode we got on the channel. So, y'all, this girl needs to get a subscription in her storage. We got cut off again.
Will
trying
somebody
to
give me money? Can people give me money, please?
We hope you enjoy it, because I think this is a sign to just stop.
But we talked. We
did.
laughed. We goofed. We gaffed.
We did, unfortunately.
So hope you enjoyed.
We hope you liked it. Leave a comment. Like,
We liked it.
tell us about your high school experience, college experience. Did you not graduate and didn't know? If so, explain how that's possible without all the other options we mentioned. Because I would love a different perspective and not be on Jere's. And if I can't leave that in there, I'll cut it out.
Exactly. Because high key, I've been Team Conrad. Belly just need to figure it out.
I've been Team Conrad. I never liked him.
Because
to me, he just came out of the blue. Look, we're going to the whole tangent. We done switched phones. It's so bad. Yeah. We hope you enjoyed. Like, comment. That's enough internet for you today.
Comment, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your friends. Share it with people.
And remember, we cannot hear you.
Ever.
Bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
You have 3. New messages.